Mark Bergeron here with Schwing America, and today we are doing another walk around video. This time we are doing the 36 Razor or 36 RZ. This walk around is by special request for our friends over at JDE Concrete Pumping out of Grand Rapids, Michigan. And of course, one of the first things you'll notice is all the axles. So we have 3 pusher axles, and then we have a tag axle. So here in the upper Midwest, we have road restrictions, and so what this allows us to do is spread the weight out across all these different axles, and that can keep us running even during those weight restrictions. And of course, up in the cab, we have our SCC in-cab controller that allows you to switch between pumping and driving modes. We have a whole video on that on our YouTube page, so you might want to check that out. Another special feature here, upper Midwest, where it's nice and cold, this has the optional tank heater. And then another feature that we have are these fittings here. So you can install an air line, open that up, and then of course you can blow out your water hose so those don't freeze and crack during the winter. As we move down the machine, of course we have our outrigger hand valve, and then we also have our outrigger button and our e-stop button. Always a good idea to have a couple of those laying around. They are plastic, they are a bit fragile, and they can break. And then we have our work light socket. And then over here, this is our accumulator bypass valve. So on the back end here, this one has the B-Rock. And of course, what's always nice about either the B or the M-Rock on the Schwing is if you need to replace your pressure spring, rotate your cutting ring, your kidney seal, just remove these bolts, pull that back end out, and you can slide out your rock valve and work on it. Cannot do that with an S-tube. Also have a rear camera on the back that's part of the SCC. Another option that this one has is it has an auto greaser designated for the rock valve. And then something else that we've added is this manual grease station. If you want to give a couple functions an extra squirtable grease, that's where you can do it back here. Here, of course, we have our 3-button panel, another e-stop. That e-stop is our metal one. A little bit more pricey, but well worth it. And as we step up here, this machine comes with the 2025 pump kit. So that means it's a 2000 millimeter stroke, and the 25 designates the 250 millimeter diameter material cylinders. So that is a 10-inch machine. And then inside our first toolbox, we have our 15-button keypad. Here's your SCC controls. Again, we have a video on this on the YouTube page if you want more information on that. And our next toolbox, we have our Vector 2. Here, of course, is your Scan Rico radio remote, and they opted for a second one. Inside here, we have our boom hand valve, and with all Schwings, you can run them hydraulically. Put in your handles here, so you can run your boom manually. It's your e-stop valve, and then also that has the stroke limiter as part of it. Usually a good idea to have one of these coils around. And we got the outrigger button and e-stop button, and of course our level gauge. Good idea to have a few of those around as well. Here, we store the outrigger pads up in this toolbox simply because there is no room on the side of the machine. Normally you would see a 24 by 24 aluminum toolbox, but again, with all these axles, just no room. Up there, a hydraulic tank. So there is a filter breather in there. So that filter needs to be replaced from time to time. And also there is our Scan Rico receiver. There we have our proximity switches on our slew drive. Again, that's another nice thing to have up on the shelf. This is the Schwing S36 Razor, or else you can call it the RZ. And we thank everyone for Jet Alliance for your business. Your machine looks great. Can't wait for you to pick it up.